Hi everyone, and welcome back to Queen G's Recipes. And today we are going to be making these delicious vanilla cream whoopie pies. They are so good. They have a wonderful marshmallow filling. You are going to love them. So for now, let's go over the ingredients we'll be needing here for our whoopie pies. So what I have here is some flour, baking soda, and some salt. We have some buttermilk, an egg, some sugar, some softened butter at room temperature. It needs to be soft at room temperature. And we have some vegetable oil. You can use any flavorless oil of your choice. Here we also have some vanilla extract and some sprinkles. Now you can use any sprinkles that you like, or you don't have to use sprinkles at all. I will be rolling my cookies in the sprinkles once we have filled them, just to kind of give them some beautiful festive color on them, but it is definitely optional. You don't have to. So that's pretty much it. This is what we are going to be needing for our whoopie pies. And now you will need to have your oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's pretty much it. Once our whoopie pies are baked and we are ready to fill them, after they are completely cooled, we will make the filling. I will show you what we will need for that. And that's pretty much it. So let's move on to making our vanilla cream whoopie pies. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is add our vegetable oil and our softened butter into our bowl, and we are going to mix those ingredients for about 30 seconds. Okay, so once that is done, you can add in your sugar and mix until well combined. Okay, so you want to make sure that you mix your sugar, butter, and vegetable oil until they are pale and fluffy, so about 2 minutes. And now we are ready to add in our buttermilk, our egg, and our vanilla extract, and we will mix until they are combined together. Okay, so your mixture will look curdled at this point, but that is totally normal. And now we are ready to add in our dry ingredients, which is our flour, salt, and baking soda. Now you want to make sure as you're going along mixing in all of your ingredients that you're scraping the bottom and sides of your bowl so everything gets well mixed together. So now we will add in our dry ingredients and we will mix just until you no longer see any visible flour or anything like that. Okay, so this is what your mixture should look like. It should be nice and smooth, okay? This is perfect. And now let's talk a little bit about the whoopie pie tray here. So what I have is a whoopie pie cookie tray. Now if you don't have one of these, it is okay. You can just use your ice cream scoop and place scoopfuls on a cookie sheet that has been lined with some parchment paper, and it will work out as well. So I am still going to use my ice cream scoop and just place one in each one just to try and make it as even as possible. And then we are going to bake our whoopie pies at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And you want to bake them until the edges are firm and the bottoms are a light golden brown. So probably around 12 to 15 minutes or so. Or you can always use a toothpick and insert it into the center. If it comes out clean, then they are baked. You don't want to over bake them, but definitely be careful not to under bake as well. So anywhere between 12 to 15 minutes should be your baking time. I will let you know how long mine were in the oven for and what they look like when they are done. Okay, so just a few things before we bake our whoopie pies. You want to make sure that you grease your pan. So you want to grease each cavity, and you don't want to overfill them either. So you want to make sure that it's a leveled scoop, and that's pretty much it. So now we are ready to bake our whoopie pies. Okay, so let's go over a few things before we make our marshmallow filling. So the initial whoopie pies that we made were in the oven for 12 minutes. And then for the second tray, I made smaller ones. So I used half of a large ice cream scoop in each little cavity, and they came out this size. So more of a regular sized whoopie pie. If you want a very large one, then you want to use the whole scoop. If you want to make a smaller one, then you want to use half of a scoop. The half of the scoop baked for 10 minutes, and that's pretty much it. So they have completely cooled. You want to make sure that they are completely cooled before filling them. So now we are definitely ready to make our marshmallow filling. So the ingredients we're going to need for our marshmallow filling is some marshmallow fluff, okay? You will also need some icing sugar, also known as powdered sugar. You will need some softened butter at room temperature and a small amount of vanilla extract. And that's pretty much it. So now we will move on to making our marshmallow filling. Okay, so our butter looks great. Now we are going to add in our marshmallow fluff and our vanilla extract, and we are going to mix our ingredients until they are nice and smooth. Once we have done that, we will add in our icing sugar in 2 portions, and then we will continuously mix until we have a nice filling. Okay, so I have my marshmallow filling here. Now, once you add in your icing sugar, you just want to make sure that you mix it well and you no longer see any icing sugar in your filling. That is very important. So once it is nice, smooth, and creamy, you know you are ready to go. So now that we have all of our whoopie pies cooled, we are ready to fill them. Okay, so I just dusted them with a little bit of icing sugar, definitely optional and totally up to you. And I also wanted to mention, if you want to get more out of this recipe, you want to make the smaller size. And if you're using a baking sheet and not the actual whoopie pie cookie sheet, then just make sure you use the small ice cream scoop, which is about 1 tablespoon size, and they will come out the perfect serving size. So it's completely up to you what size you want to make, how many you want to make, totally up to you, and how you want to decorate them. So we are definitely ready to try one of these. They are so good, a must try, and you are going to love this recipe. And that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new and delicious recipe. Share the recipe with your family and friends, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The links will be in the description box below along with the recipe. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye everyone.